So this fundamentals with Seb, we're going to be focusing on the push-up and a few different variations you can do to master the push-up. So a full push-up looks something like this, and I'm going to go over the pointers in order to get this exercise right. So first of all, make sure we distribute our weight on the outside of our hands. Second of all, want to make sure that we create some torque. So the reason why we do that is a bit like when we squat. I mentioned it in our squat video. The reason why we create some torque is because it aligns our knees with where they need to track, so with that outer toe. And it's similar with our push-ups. If I turn around and I do a push-up, notice how my elbows come out towards my shoulders. All this is going to do is increase the risk of injury or shoulder injury. Whereas if we create some torque, what it does is it brings my scapula down, close to my scapula, and it also allows my elbow to come down 45 degree angle by twisting. Things like lat pull down really helps to try and bend the bar because it allows us to activate our lats and also align everything so that our elbows come down in that proper plane, so that scapular plane. But yeah, so it looks something like this. So I'm in position, shoulder blades come together, twist, create some torque, come down, and back out. Like so. So that's what you're aiming for. Chest to floor, 45 degree angle at the elbows, distribute weight out on the outside of your hands, core nice and tight, nice and straight, and yeah. Starting off, if you can't do that, what you're going to try and do is do some negatives. Negatives are like push downs. You're controlling the way down for as long as you can, taking it nice and slow, and realistically you want to try and get to a point where you can control yourself all the way down to the floor a couple of times. It's going to look like this. So for example, I can't do a push-up. Let's imagine Seb cannot do a push-up. I'm going to do this, I'm going to come down, I'm starting to get the string, and then I fall down to the floor. I'm just going to dial this in. To get back up, I'm just going to do like a worm, get back into position, core stays tight, hips stay locked, and you're going to come down, you're going to keep working on it until you get to a point where you can control it all the way down. Like so. Control it, control it, control it. Chest all the way down to the floor. And that's your negatives. And if you want, you can go onto your toes and do the same. But what I'd recommend is coming onto your knees and doing some sort of half push-up. So, just the floor, back up. Again, creating some torque, like so. So that's obviously our negatives, our half push-up done, and then obviously we've already gone through our full push-up. So, that's what I'd use. I'd start off with negatives, then I'd go on to the half push-up, then I'd go on to the normal push-up. And from there, you can add weight to your back, things like that. But yeah, that's how you complete a push-up, and some good tips to try and learn that as well. So I shall see you guys in the next one.